Have you ever wondered what powers your microwaves or the heater inside your house? Today we are going to explore where artifacts come from and how are they harvested, and to learn the secrets as to why they're so expensive. Our team has travelled all the way to Chernobyl, Ukraine, just to find out how. So join us on this once-in-a-lifetime adventure to the world where only a select few are allowed to see. This is the southern checkpoint. From here onwards, we'll have to walk to meet our contact. But before that, we have to report to the Border Patrol to see if we have the necessary documents to enter the exclusion zone. But with our luck, we were immediately told to go inside and look for cover. The southern checkpoint is now under attack, and we are now in the center of violence, and we are defenseless.
Вружья! Внимание, противник! К бою!
We were repeatedly warned of such events happening in the exclusion zone, the rising day-to-day violence of this lawless land, but no one can truly be prepared for what's to come. One of our cameramen who was separated from us managed to record these events unfold.
Оставаться на местах! Личному составу отдыхать! Прикрой меня, прикрой! Разойдись!
It seems like the fight has finally ended after an hour. This has become a daily occurrence for the men stationed in the southern checkpoint, and because of that, none of these men are available to become our guide. We are on our own. This is Sanya Bourbon, and he has been doing this dangerous job of artifact hunting for many years now, along with his friend Wojciech, who's an illegal immigrant from Poland, living in Chernobyl, Ukraine for many years undocumented.
Hello, I'm Sanya, and welcome to the Rookie Village.
Sanya is part of the Free Stalkers. These are the men who would take on jobs such as drug runners, smugglers, hunters, and even wet work. But Sanya has no interest in such things. He would instead pursue being an artifact hunter. So, Sanya, what made you choose being an artifact hunter?
Well, Sarah, it's the least dangerous job out there. And I've been doing this since I was 11 years old.
Since you were 11?
That is correct, yes, ever since I was 11.
Wow, for that long? Since we're on the topic, how old are you, Sanya?
I'm 17 years old.
Really? You're 17?
I know it's hard to believe. It's my voice that sounds so rough. This is what happens when you drink and smoke 10 packs of cigarettes a day. But enough about me. How about we start moving north so we could resupply and begin artifact hunting before the day ends? How does that sound?
And so we began moving out of the village. And then trouble has came once again. Wojciech and the female stalker spotted bandits up ahead. They've decided to deal with it while our team and Sanya take cover. While the fight was ongoing, the unthinkable happened. A stray bullet has hit Sanya on his left shoulder. And Sanya got hit again on the same shoulder. This area is no longer safe, so we had to move.
На, хватай! Мужик, я тебя достану!
The fighting has finally ended, and now we are witnessing the aftermath. We tried to interview the female stalker who caused this carnage, but she doesn't seem like to be in the mood to talk to us.
All right, people, time to move before we attract more trouble, eh?
With all that behind us, we decided to move forward.
I love you.
All right, we go in first, then you follow. Just watch where you step.
It seems Sanya has recovered from his wounds earlier. Could it be an artifact he possesses? And so, with little time to spare, we kept moving forward to our next destination.
Welcome to the farm. This place was a wreck before, but it has been rebuilt after so many years. This place is bustling, as they say.
This is where rookie stalkers to veteran stalkers would buy their goods for reasonable prices.
How about we go inside and get the stuff that I ordered, eh?
This is Loris. Loris sells a wide variety of goods, ranging from ammunitions, equipment, medical kits, and all the way to canned tuna. So, where does Loris get all of these?
Smugglers.
Smugglers?
Yes, smugglers. Okay, time to move.
And with that, we can finally begin artifact hunting.
Welcome to Garbage. This is our first stop, but be careful. Place is filled with radiation and the occasional mutants.
Garbage. Despite its name, this landfill is a popular place for any stalkers to get started on artifact hunting. And being far from any stalker encampments means that no one could help us in case of an immediate danger. And so Sanya and Wojciech are not taking any chances, and both of them are on high alert.
Please don't move any further. There is a burner anomaly just behind you. One wrong move and you'll be worm food.
An unexplainable phenomena. This is an anomaly. These anomalies are very difficult to spot and also very dangerous and could potentially take your life if you aren't careful enough.
You are this close to becoming dinner cameraman. Do be careful, please.
And with a stern warning from Sanya, the team is now more cautious than ever. With all that said, the hunt for artifact begins. And here we have Wojciech, braving the anomaly fields like a professional. Like a true artifact hunter, he is unfazed by the dangers around him. With a detector in hand, Wojciech can thoroughly examine an artifact to determine its value. And it seems Wojciech has found another artifact on the ground.
He is a true professional. Even its junk artifact, it can still be sold for any amount. It is still money after all.
Sanya has yet to find his first artifact of the day.
Well, I need to get busy now.
Wojciech might be running some kind of trouble with his detector. Loris might be getting an unsatisfied customer after this mishap. Unfazed, Wojciech still continues to look for artifacts with or without a detector on hand. Truly a professional. Wojciech has been very lucky today, and with the amount of artifact they got, it would be more than enough to reimburse their expenditures, all the while still having enough money for themselves. While interviewing Sanya, an unexpected guest came around.
Oh, those guys? They are ecologists. You know, scientist guys. Doing research and all. And they are also after artifacts, just like us.
These ecologists are government-funded, and they are also here to look for artifacts to further their research. But from the looks of it, this area's anomaly fields artifacts all but claimed by Sanya's group.
I wouldn't worry too much about them not getting any artifact, since we sell our artifacts to those ecologists from time to time anyway. They don't pay much, I admit. That's why we smuggle these artifacts out of the zone for that black market price.
As the day is ending, and so is our job here, we had to move to our next destination, to the train hangar, where we'll spend the night. But as life here, it's never that easy. For once again, we found ourselves in trouble. But this time, it was dealt rather quickly.
Well, glad that's over. These are zombified stalkers. Poor souls. If you ever see one, do them a favor. Put a bullet in their head. That's the only cure for these guys.
Wow, that's very helpful advice, Sanya. So, how did they become zombified?
It's very complicated. Even I don't know the specifics of it. But we'll just talk about it around campfire. I don't want to hang around any longer than necessary.
And luckily, we've arrived on our destination safely.
Looks like we're here first, huh? Let's go inside and warm up. And while no one is around yet, how about we show you what we got earlier?
And the moment we've been waiting for is finally here. Wow, so this is the crystal artifact, yes?
That is correct. This is what heats up your neighborhood during winter times. Pretty cool, huh?
The crystal artifact. The demand of this artifact on the prior years has increased the value on the market, especially when sold in countries that experiences harsh winter seasons. Even in today's market, a single crystal artifact would cost around 50,000 euros.
I'd like to show the other artifacts more, but it has to wait. Wojciech has spotted stalkers going in this direction. And maybe it's time for you guys to get some rest. It was a long day, but we made it.
Sensing that a trouble might arise with an artifact in view, we all then decided to settle in for the day. One after another.
Ну, привет.
Stalkers from different groups have entered the train hangar for some well-needed rest from a long day of working. The stalkers gather around the campfire, either talking about their day or reminiscing about the past. Even as simple and primal as a campfire brings a lot of emotion slumbering deep within you. It truly does give a genuine comfort. The warmth of the campfire, a warm meal, enjoying it alongside with your best buddies. It just makes you forget that you're in the middle of one of the most hostile places on Earth. Luckily for us, though, there will be stalkers who volunteered to be on guard duty tonight, staving off whatever nightmares come our way. And in just under 24 hours, our team has experienced what the exclusion zone has to offer. The unseen dangers, the locals, and the harsh conditions that these men have to go through on a daily basis just to survive. So we asked Sanya if being an artifact hunter is still worth it.
Of course it is. It's what I've been doing since I was young. Once you get used to living with danger and nothing can seem to bother you no more, then you're in paradise. No matter how many times I leave the zone, I always find myself coming back. I can't properly explain it myself, but maybe being an artifact hunter is just an excuse to return here every now and then. I'm pretty sure a lot of stalkers who feels that way too.
Amidst all the danger and life's uncertainties, there are still men who would call the exclusion zone their home. Truly, the life expectancy of an artifact hunter may be short, but it is worth living.